There are places on this earth that were never meant to be found, not because they are hidden, but because they do not belong to our world at all. Maps do not show them, satellites do not record them, and those who enter rarely return the same. This is the story of one such place, a place that should not exist. In the northern forests, far from roads and villages, there is a stretch of land locals refuse to speak about. They don't warn travelers. They don't tell stories. They simply say, "Do not go there." No signs, no fences, only silence. Hikers report that their GPS loses signal. Compasses spin without direction. The forest becomes wrong, not dark, not frightening in a normal way, just unfamiliar, as if the world itself slightly changes its rules. One man, a surveyor, entered the area while mapping new terrain. At first, everything seemed normal. Trees, wind, footsteps. Then the sounds stopped. No birds, no insects, no echo. Even his own breathing felt distant. He later wrote in his recorder, "It's like I walked into a room where the air does not belong to me." Paths began to repeat. He passed the same fallen tree 3 times, without turning back. Time behaved strangely. Minutes felt like hours. Hours vanished without memory. And then he heard it. A voice. Not loud, not threatening, just calling his name. The locals believe the place is not cursed. They believe it is occupied, not by a ghost, not by a demon in the traditional sense, but by something older. They call it the Warden, a force that does not hunt bodies, but claims presence. It does not chase. It waits. Anyone who steps too far inside begins to feel watched, not from one direction, but from the land itself. Shadows stretch where there is no light. Trees appear closer than they should be. And the voice becomes familiar, not because you recognize it, but because it recognizes you. The Warden does not attack. It invites, and those who accept are never fully seen again. The surveyor followed the voice. He later said he doesn't remember deciding to, only that his feet were moving before his thoughts. Between the trees, the forest opened into a clearing that did not appear on any map. No sky above, only a pale, unmoving light. In the center stood a shape, not a body, not a creature, more like a distortion, as if space itself was folded inward. He described it in one sentence. It was not standing in the world. The world was standing inside it. The voice spoke without sound, not in words, but in meaning. You do not belong where you came from anymore. He felt something being taken, not his life, but his place in reality, as if the world was slowly forgetting that he ever existed. He doesn't remember how he escaped. Only that pain returned first, then cold, then sound. He collapsed at the edge of the forest. Rescue teams found him hours later, disoriented, dehydrated, but alive. Yet something was wrong. His reflection lagged in mirrors. Animals avoided him, and people forgot conversations they had with him minutes earlier. Documents began to disappear. Records lost his name. It was as if the world was slowly erasing him, as if he had crossed a border and brought something back. Experts searched the area. They found nothing. No electromagnetic anomalies. no radiation, no logical explanation. But locals still refuse to enter. They believe that place is not haunted. It is a boundary, a thin crack between realities where something waits, not to kill, not to torment, but to claim what does not belong. Not everyone who enters disappears. Some return, but never completely. So if you ever walk through a forest and the sounds suddenly vanish, and the path feels familiar even though you've never been there before, do not follow the voice. Do not step into the clearing, because some places are not meant to be explored. Some places are not meant for the living, and some borders, once crossed, do not let you come back the same.